Hello everyone, and welcome back to Coronavirus Corner. I'm afraid I'm losing it a bit with the daily briefings. They announce one thing and then on the news next morning it's something else. Jonathan Tim Tam wasn't very happy with Dominic Cummings. Well, you can't have folk driving round and they can't see. It's the countryside up there. He could have hit a cow and blocked the road, the silly man. Years ago, Charlie and I went camping in Somerset, and I was woken on the first morning by someone licking my face. I wondered what Charlie was up to, and then I realised it couldn't be him because the bristles were too soft. So I opened my eyes, and it was a cow. Oh! I screamed! I startled the cow, and it reversed back through the tent flap, blundered about, pulled all the pegs out, and ran off with the tent. We didn't know what to do. Charlie never wore pyjamas, so he was stuck in his sleeping bag because there was a family with children in the next tent. So I had to run across the field barefoot in a flimsy little nightie, like a low-budget Barbara Windsor. The cow ran faster and faster and I couldn't catch up with it. I had to go and find the farmer in the end and explain, and he was very cross. Well, it wasn't our fault. I had nightmares for months. The cow probably did too, poor thing. They had to cut the tent off her. I wasn't that sorry to lose it. Camping always brought out the worst in Charlie. It was like being on holiday with a sergeant major, and the tent usually collapsed on us at least once. We always did B&B after that. You might get a dodgy mattress, but at least you know you're not going to wake up to a rough bovine tongue on your face. And if you time breakfast right, you can snaffle a sausage for your lunch. Mandy and Sharon and I had socially distanced chalk ices today, and they were saying they'd never have thought I'd have been a drinker. I said I could understand anyone turning to drink at the moment, with wall-to-wall Boris Johnson talking like one of the flower pot men, and charts and graphs and advice and guidelines. Oh, it's enough to send folk balmy. I think we've all had enough of the silliness now. Why don't they just make up their minds and stick with it? Like when the Pope says things. You know where you are with the Pope. He doesn't go on telly every day changing his mind about whether nuns can have boyfriends like Maria Van Trapp. Anyway, I digress. Today's sensible tip is, don't overdo the drink. Enjoy it now and again, but don't end up like I did, sobbing into the arms of the security guard at Marks and Spencer's because he looked a bit like my grandpa, who died 35 years earlier. A cup of tea is all we need to get through this. Except perhaps when Boris is waffling on like someone who's had their mouth numbed at the dentist's. You take care, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.